It's the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Pesto Pod. My name is Julia Leahy. You might know me on TikTok as more Pesto Please. Today, I am joined by Bachelor Nation's Golden Girl and wine aficionado, Kaitlyn Bristowe. Everybody,
I feel like I want to be Blanche of the Golden Girls.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I just saw your
Okay, yeah.
Golden Girls,
Like,
and then you
like,
called
where's
me.
this coming
you
from?
called me a Golden Girl of the Bachelor,
Golden
and then
Girl.
I was
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
at your
you're
Golden
right,
Girl
you're right.
sign, and then I was like,
You think
Blanche.
you'd be Blanche?
I don't know. Who's the Blanche? Yeah,
Blanche
oh
is
no,
the
no,
sexy
Blanche.
one.
Yeah, she is, but she's like the queen, like the rich, like bougie
Southern
one,
belle.
right?
She's-
Okay, that's not me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I'm the little old Italian one, Sophia.
that is. You're definitely Sophia. Who's the and then the tall one's like kind of like
B. Arthur.
B. Arthur's kind of like the masculine like bro of them. I
Yeah,
feel like.
the woman is iconic. She has the deepest voice of any woman I've ever heard.
And then I don't remember the other one
And
at
she's
all.
like 6 feet. Betty White. Cancel Kaitlyn Bristowe right here. You heard it first. Betty White, bitch.
I actually like Betty White to me is so huge that I forgot she even started as a Golden Girl.
Oh, yeah. Also, have you seen pictures of Betty White young? She's kind of hot.
She was beautiful.
They all were.
I named my Jeep is named after Betty White. I'm better than that. Don't cancel me.
Wow.
Except if I'm gonna get canceled for anything,
It should be for that
it
and
would
not
be
a
for
scandal.
that. Yes, exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. That feels
Um,
innocent.
Thank you for coming on the Pesto Pod. I
I'm
think you're
such a nerd.
this is the most I've fangirled over anyone in my apartment.
I think I'm fangirling from being in your apartment. Like I looked at your
I
bed
can't believe
and
you're
I was like,
seeing where I sleep.
I was like, yeah, but it's
So
where the magic happens. You create
magic and the
content
tragic.
here, and the magic and the
Truly,
tragic.
you don't know.
I was entering your front door and like going up the elevator, just picturing you like drunk, having shenanigans, like
Yeah.
getting in that elevator, and
So-
I was like, I'm doing it. I'm living the experience.
I do feel like this is when I should tell you that I did go out last night and I have not been able to keep anything down this morning.
You're puking? Oh shit! I honestly.
Hence why my voice is about an octave lower.
Are you gonna throw up while I'm here?
No,
Okay, I have a puke phobia.
I won't.
Okay.
Don't you dare worry.
Oh.
I am the most classy thrower upper. I don't want to talk about throw up, but I'm just saying I went to LA for the first time and I got really motion sick in the car. And
Yeah.
every time I was like, "Sir, will you please pull over?" I was like so classy about it. I was like, "I'm not about to pay a cleaning fee."
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, yeah, no.
So don't even worry about me.
I'm like getting gaggy thinking
I'm
about
sorry. I'm
throw
sorry.
up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was so cruel of me.
There's something. No, I like you know how people. I forget the name of it. There's actually a
It's
name.
like anemanophobia.
Yes, something like that. Like
Yeah.
I'm like I think that's why I've never gotten pregnant, or because I can't keep a guy. But like I think maybe like that scares me to get pregnant and throw up.
Morning sickness.
Like I get scared every time I eat sushi. I have anxiety. I'm like, what if this is the time that it's gonna be bad?
The fish,
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways.
none of that here.
No.
Subject change.
Moving on.
I like to start the Pesto Pod with what I call the Pestory of the week.
Okay.
Where I just describe the whack-assery of my life as of late.
I'm fangirling right now, hearing you go the whack assery and doing your thing.
Caitlin,
Like,
don't say that to me.
no, I am. When you said one time on a TikTok that you're like, I know everybody's just hanging on the edge of their clit.
I do like edge of their clit. That's a good one.
So good. I
That's a
recycle
personal
it. I
favorite.
recycle it.
I'm
It's
glad
good.
you
I quote you.
can't quote me.
I
Don't
quote
do
you.
that.
I'm such a loyal watcher of your TikToks. And when I saw you follow me on Instagram, I was like, everybody look.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm a little kid.
Yeah, but you are hilarious.
I'm just a kid.
No, you're a very funny one. You're very funny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry later.
Okay.
Um,
And puke.
yeah. No.
Cry and puke.
Cut that shit. Cut that shit right now. So I start with the Pestory of the week. Would you like to do the honors or would you like me to kick it off?
You got a whack assery story?
I just have like a little anecdote.
Okay, tell me. I'll think of something.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I just was gonna say that I've recently started like really dating in this
Oh.
city, which is horrible.
I was gonna say I've heard
And-
nightmare stories.
Yeah, and I went on a date. And I'm curious of what you think of this. There were
Okay.
3 strikes
Okay.
that
Ooh.
I believe I will not be going on a second date because he
Okay.
was really cute.
Okay, he's cute, but 3 strikes.
3 strikes.
Okay.
Number
Oh.
1 was he showed up really hungover, and he kept saying that. He's like, I'm so hungover right now. I was like, why'd you come?
Right.
Number
And like suck
2
it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
co-
Like what
show
you're doing
your
right
best
now.
Self.
You are showing your best self right
Yeah.
now, and you're hungover.
Aren't I always?
Yes.
Number 2, he did not offer to pay for my coffee, which I always pay, but I like when they offer.
No, they have to offer.
I always pay because I'm a working woman.
But also, You mean you went for coffee with him? This
Yeah.
was the date.
Yes.
He was hungover and he did not pay for your coffee.
No, and
Ew.
he also was like, "What are you getting?" And I was like, "A chai." And then he was like, "Okay, sick. Like, are you gonna order it?" I was like, "Oh, I thought you were asking."
Ew.
me what to get.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay.
I know,
Even though
terrible.
I'm like an independent woman and I work and I like to pay for my own shit, but
It's just nice.
it's nice. I'm
like,
yeah.
sorry, I like to be a girl out in the world.
Yes. No,
Sorry,
you
I like to
deserve
flex
that.
my double X chromosomes. I'm so serious.
Double X chromosomes. Yes, and he should
Yeah.
flex his what is it?
XY.
XY chromosomes.
Those XYs.
Yeah, he did. He was not flexing that.
No, he wasn't at all. And then the third, this is where I feel a little shallow. Really chapped lips.
Oh, I feel like mine are right now though.
Not at
New
all.
York is a dry city,
It's dry out here. It's 18
but I
degrees
get
today.
that. I'm also shallow, and chapped lips would bother me.
Well, it's like everyone I've told is like, you just tell them to put on chapstick. It's like, I can't tell someone to put on chapstick before I know them well enough that I kiss them.
Okay, but also I have a new ick that was unlocked, and it's men putting on chapstick.
Oh yeah.
They like don't know what they're doing
Because they don't
and-
want to. They think it's like it would look like gay if they're like.
Yeah, they're like, no, I'm not gay, and then they get it all over their like.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, you just
Yeah.
all you've done is made yourself look.
It was a new ick
so
unlocked for
bad.
me the other day. I was like, oh no, yeah, that's 3 strikes.
Yeah.
The
I
first,
think.
honestly, him not paying or offering to pay for your chai would have been game over for
$5
me,
chai.
bro.
It wouldn't have broke the bank.
Did he know it was a date?
I would like to think it was. We met on Hinge.
Oh well, then okay, yeah, then he should have. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Do you have like a dating immediate ick?
Probably that.
Not offering to pay.
Yeah, like
that's a good one.
I really do. I don't know why that is a thing, but somebody was talking about it on another podcast about how they're just like, I just like if a guy offers, like that doesn't make me bad people.
Yeah.
I think that would be
I 100% agree.
I'm trying to think of something. I just hate, of course, this is like a typical one where people are not like super polite to the server.
Oh God.
Like, that's like a typical-
So not it.
Yeah. And I feel like New York people kind of scare me because I'm like,
It's a cold city.
yeah, like I feel like it really roughens you up and chews
Yeah,
you up and
we're
spits
cold
you
out
out.
here.
And I'm like Canadian, so I get very like,
I knew that.
Yeah.
I did my research on you.
You did?
I did.
I'm Canadian.
Because I never
You don't-
really watched The Bachelor.
Oh, okay.
And I actually knew you more from I've had your wine.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sending you all the wine. I'm going to.
So I was like, Kaitlyn Bristowe, she owns a wine company. And my sister was like, she's pretty famous. My sister's obsessed with you.
Really?
Yeah, she loves you. She was so excited. She was like, Pinot and ramen?
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my dogs are at my life. I always joke that they came out of my womb.
They did.
Yeah,
You birthed them.
I did. They did not come from the streets of China. They came from my
No,
womb.
no. You
No.
birthed them. You
Yeah.
pushed them out.
I pushed them out.
Yeah.
I used to joke that they came out of my butthole. Babies come from vaginas. Dogs come from buttholes.
That checks.
Does it?
Write that down.
Write that down.
Anyway, before we jump into your wine, has anything crazy happened to you this week? How about your New York travels? How have they been?
Honestly, fine. I haven't done much.
Okay. Did you get here yesterday?
Yeah, I did go on a date last night.
Holy shit.
I know. And I actually let a toot slip. And he heard it.
Not what I was
And he
expecting.
heard it. And I like didn't actually care.
Oh, good.
I'm like in this era of my life where I'm like zero shame. And I was like, oh, sorry. Like it wasn't during like intercourse or anything.
Love that.
We were just walking back from the convenience store and it was cold and a little something slipped out. And I was like, oh, sorry.
So you for sure heard it.
Yeah, we laughed about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was.
I love that.
Yeah, I had no shame though. Usually I would. So that's like my story that I can think of. I thought of another.
So not what I was expecting you to say.
Usually I would be mortified. I don't know why I feel so comfortable with this person.
No, good. Isn't that good though?
It's great, but maybe too comfortable.
Sure.
Like I still like there was now that I'm like, am I even sexy anymore? Like,
Yes. Come on.
okay, well,
That is so
that happened.
funny.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever tooted in front of a man.
You
ever in my
haven't?
life.
Not even by accident?
Probably by accident. I'd be like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Did
I
you
usually
guys
blame it
smell
on my
that?
dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but this one was very obvious. I couldn't hide it.
That is so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
That is the most badass power move thing I've ever heard.
I was like, I could, like, so many thoughts went through my head in like
he
a
was
millisecond.
cowering in fear.
He was honestly like, huh? And I was like, what?
What?
And then I was like, yeah, it was me.
I'm sorry. Did you hear that?
It was kind of a cute one though.
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah,
the-
it wasn't like gross. It was. Oh, I want to leave.
It was
that.
dry.
It was dry. It was dry, and it was like a
quick,
little
dry.
like squeak.
A little biscuit.
Yeah. Well, usually mine are flat tires. Like usually it's just like it's.
Mine
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So I didn't expect it to actually come out like that. So.
Have you ever seen I feel like this might be your humor, so I do think you've seen it. It's a girl on TikTok. Her name is Danny Elking. She's talking about how she, I think, was at like a dinner and had to fart. Of course, you just like
Yeah,
position
little
yourself
lean.
so that
Yeah.
it'll just like
Yeah.
come
yeah.
out. And she shit her pants.
Oh. Oh no, that's I do confessionals on my podcast all the time, and the amount of pooping pants stories I've heard from people, I'm like, there's such a community out there
Oh my
for
God,
people who do that.
I'm so deep in that community. It's so rough.
It's a real thing. Like I couldn't believe it. I felt so seen because it's happened to me, obviously, and I felt so seen from all of my listeners, and everybody has a story.
Everyone does it. And if you are judging someone for pooping their pants, clearly you've never like consider yourself privileged, honestly.
Yes, and what do you do then? Like if did she just run to the bathroom and like throw out her underwear? Because
I believe so. I'd have to go back and watch the TikTok.
Okay.
But I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope she didn't like continue eating her fucking amuse bouche.
But that's also very brave to lean over and like, yeah. But like, what if it smelled?
adjust. Yeah, but
Then you just go.
there's other people, you know,
Yeah. Okay.
who did that. You know,
This guy been doing it all night. That's
so
true.
the topic of this podcast is not farting.
No, believe it or not.
Much to popular disbelief. The topic is wine.
Yes, I was so happy when you were like, "Do you want to talk about wine?" I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, you're a wine girly.
I
You're the definition of wine girly.
hate that alcohol is like not trending anymore. Like people are
Dry
like,
January.
"Ew." I am doing drenched January,
The antioxidants.
and my wine is low sugar, and
Yes, get into
it's a European lifestyle. It's a way of living. I'm like, everybody's like, yeah, these TikToks are all coming up on like how not drinking is such a good thing for you now, and everyone's like following this. I love that you're not on the same page as that.
Well, I get a lot of dry January.
But not even dry January. People are just like talking about how alcohol is poison, and like people are like wine sales and alcohol sales are down across the board, and I am not
So
happy about
interesting.
it.
I was gonna say if anyone knows, probably you, because you probably like track that shit.
It's not good.
But that's so interesting because I feel like the people who probably think that are probably overindulging. Don't you think?
Maybe.
Like if you're like no alcohol at all, it's like maybe you gotta chill, bro.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm like, there's nothing. I have a glass of wine almost every single night. I love a glass of wine while I cook. I love a glass of wine while I eat dinner. I like
put a little in the shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
Take a sip.
Yes, it's a
Cook with
you use it for cooking. It's open anyways.
I 100%.
But I love wine.
I do want to tell you, if I like saw you, like if an AI image created you right now,
Yeah.
I feel like you are a red wine girl.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, sick.
100% red is my favorite. I love all wines, even
Sure.
orange. I love orange wine.
Never fucking heard of orange wine.
You've never heard of orange wine?
No, I'm a kid. I'm 22.
It's so good in the city. Oh yeah, you're 22. Oh, cute. Oh my god! And you got my reference when I said blow on it. Okay, sorry.
What? Oh, yeah.
Because like back in the day, Nintendo, you like.
Oh, I blow on the DS, 100%.
Red wine, yes. Orange wine, yes. Any wine, yes. But red is my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look like such a red wine girl.
Well, and my palate has really
Refined.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
matured over the years, and like I love Pinot Noir from Oregon specifically, but my
shit.
Pinot tastes like one from Oregon, even though it's from California.
Wow, interesting. Do you think you've gotten pretty good at like
I couldn't sniff it and be like, this is a 19
the region of France where the
Yeah.
people did the
French stuff.
beheading? I don't know what they do over there.
You're 22. You don't need to know.
I don't need to know.
Yeah.
But can you like taste it and be like, this is a this is an Oregon wine.
I probably could.
Oregon.
Oh, it didn't even faze me. I was like, I could probably
Someone's
tell you
be
if
mad.
it was a wine, Pinot from California or Oregon. Or now I'm questioning it.
That's
Oregon,
so impressive.
but
Origami.
but not any other. Oh, I could taste it and be like, that's a Sauvignon Blanc or a Pinot Grigio or a Chardonnay. Yeah,
I don't think I could, so I'm impressed.
But I worked in the restaurant industry for almost 11 years, and I had to be trained under a sommelier because I had to train servers on wine knowledge to pair with the food. So I feel like I learned so much in those 10, 11 years.
Yeah, there's so much to it.
There's a lot to it.
I really was not exposed until I went to Europe. And people were like, sorry, this needs to open.
Yeah.
And I was like, it needs to what?
It needs to
It's
breathe.
like, you mean open the box of Franzia? Like, I'm confused.
I want to reinvent the box. I want to
boxed
like
wine? That's such a good idea. You
isn't that,
should.
I feel like, and make it like look so chic and pretty in your fridge, and make it
You
like bring back the boxed
should.
wine.
Yes.
Because if people are like, I don't want to open a bottle and drink the whole thing, if we're doing that now, then let's bring back the box.
No, and like everyone's so into aesthetics. Like if you make a really
Yes.
I'm giving you such a good idea.
Okay, tell me.
Well, it's not. You just came up with it. I'm not giving you anything. But
You're
it's
like, I have such a
like,
good idea.
wait for the
Reinvent
idea
the
that-
box
Yeah,
wine,
I know.
and then you just cut me out saying that part.
I know. yeah, I might. No. If you've got made a really aesthetic looking boxed wine, I think like the girlies would be all over that.
Right?
It's like, come with me to make brunch for my friends, and then they have your
Yes.
the sparrow. I'm so sorry.
Spade
Remind
and
me.
sparrows.
Spade and sparrow.
Yeah,
I
no,
knew it
you
was
don't
sparrow.
have the. Yeah. Do you drink wine?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, you've had mine.
I have.
What one did you? Wait, if an AI created you, I would picture you of more of a rosé
I
girly.
love rosé.
Yes, I knew it.
Sweet and bubbly. I've really gotten better though. I never liked red wine, and then just recently, like I'm talking like literally like over Thanksgiving, I was like, I think I'll have a glass of red wine.
It's a thing. You have to actually like coffee. I didn't like coffee when I first drank it, but I
Right.
kept powering through because
Right.
I was like, people drink
There's
coffee to wake
something
up.
here.
Yeah, there's something here. It makes me poop and get alert.
Right.
So
delicious combo.
delicious combo, and now I love it. So red wine is also the same, and it's acquired taste. You got to keep acquiring a taste for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do love like a little Riesling.
That's how I know you're a new wine drinker, because you like sweet wine.
I know. I do.
That's what gives you the hangovers, though. Oh my God, if you're 22
telling
and you're
me.
throwing up from getting drunk, you're in trouble in your 30s.
I've been in trouble since the day I was born.
I feel
I am not a good drinker, and it's
Yeah.
tough because I really do enjoy it.
I love a
I love
beverage.
I love the like the culture.
It's so
like-
hard for me to be interviewed. I keep wanting to like ask you questions.
I have been told multiple times by guests I've had on. They're like, "You're a pretty bad interviewer." I was like,
What, really?
"I know. I'm so bad. I'm a really bad interrupter."
Oh, I'm the worst.
Oh, good. We'll go together like peas in a pod.
Yeah, no, I truly
We'll
interrupt
go
people all the
together
time.
like spades and sparrows.
There she goes. It's good.
Don't
I'm
even
going to use
worry
that as a
about it.
wine clip on my Instagram page. Yeah, I am.
What inspired you to make your own?
So when I came off TV, that sounded like poor English, but
No, I'm following.
when I came off a television show, I couldn't believe the amount of people that were just like, here, put your name on this and we'll pay you money. And if you sell this, and we'll give you this much. And I was like, what is happening? And I've like done.
Don't ask questions though. Take that. Get that bag.
I did.
Yeah.
But I couldn't believe like wine brands would want to partner with me, and I
Yeah.
was like, I'm getting paid to drink wine. This is incredible. Like, I have manifested this life for myself, and I've arrived. Like, I'm here, and I was so excited. And
That
then
is so cool.
I started like a wine centric podcast, and I was always drinking wine and having wine with my guests. And someone was like, why don't you just create your own wine label? And I thought it would be that easy because so many things have been like placed in my lap for like, here's a wine label, you want to work with us? And I was like, yeah, I should just have my own. And I did not know how much work it was going to be.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh my gosh, it's the hardest thing
I
I've
feel
ever
like
done.
even choosing like packaging.
Oh, it's
anytime
been-
I see anyone like make their own line of anything, I'm starting my own makeup palette. Like the amount of work that goes into like making something like that.
Well, also with alcohol, there's different rules in different states.
I bet.
And like all the production and the distribution and the different laws and different states, like
Yeah.
has been actually so crazy. But I really wanted it to be like my wine, not me partnering with somebody's wine. And I wanted to actually work with a winemaker and be like, I like a cab that, and I wanted to like be the mixologist that like created the wine.
I was gonna ask. Well, I'm sorry, interrupting.
No, I was done.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was. I'll keep talking. No, I'll just keep you. Sometimes you need to interrupt me. I'll just keep going and I'm not making sense. No, please go on.
I was just going to ask because I don't know like a ton about the winemaking process, which is why I'm eager to hear about it. But do you get to taste the grapes?
Do you mean like go through the vine and like taste the actual grapes?
Are you like,
I have done that, but they're not.
Because they're like weird. They're like Concord grapes or whatever.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, nice. It's not like you. Yeah, it's not like you go to a grocery store and pick up a grape.
Right.
It's like, but yeah, I definitely like. I actually got to measure the certain amounts that like the Cab Franc was in the cab, and like certain Pinots. Like I wanted it to be a little more like a spicy finish, not so sweet. And like I got to the winemaker that I work with is incredible. He can literally do anything.
Did he by any chance go to Cornell?
Probably.
Do you know? Cornell is like the biggest. It's like the only college I'm pretty sure where you can major in like sommelier. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know.
They're like super into their wine over there.
I'm gonna ask him.
I
if
don't
he did
know.
That.
I'm talking on my ass.
That's my whole life.
That's how we make our living out here.
Yeah, I think you have to talk out of your ass to get anywhere in life.
Yeah, I lie a lot.
That's how you got here.
I tell little lies.
Yeah, I thought you told me I was coming to a studio and then you walked me into your bedroom.
That's not
true. I'm just kidding.
I lied.
See, I lied.
I lied here in the flesh. Oh my god. No, I was gonna say. Okay, so you said like a spicy finish.
Yeah, like peppery.
Okay, like literal pepper.
Yeah, like you know those people that smell wine and they're like, I smell an ashtray, and they like mean it. Have you seen this?
Maybe.
People who are actual sommeliers on like a whole other level, they can pick out the craziest smells. But what I like about my wine label in general is I'm like not a snobby. I could be snobby if I wanted to, but I want people to be like, I don't.
You want the girlies to just get the wine.
Just drink it.
Yes.
I want you to pair it with fucking nachos and like chocolate, or well, I guess you do pair wine with chocolate, but like whatever you want, fries, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like, just drink it because it's good.
I would love a good wine fry combo.
I did a whole photo shoot with McDonald's and rosé, and the combo is actually quite nice because of the salt. Yeah.
Whoa, science behind it.
Yeah. So try it.
Oh my god,
I'll send you so much rosé, and then you can order McDonald's, and then you can do the pairing.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
I just did.
Well, so I can't like promote any alcohol because you have to be 25 to promote it. Which sucks because I've had like a couple different companies reach out, ask to like send me stuff, and I'm like, please, like if you want to send it to me, like I just feel like I should tell you, like I can't post this on my story and stuff.
Can you talk about it on your podcast?
I mean, this shit's not monetized. I can do whatever I want.
I'm so thrown off. Why why not till you're 25 if you're an adult?
Know. That's the rule.
Weird.
Yeah, which sucks because I had a really cool guy. Friend of mine send me. He makes his own gourmet bourbon and cola.
Cool.
Like canned bourbon and cola, and I was like, dude, this shit's like fucking fire, but I can't do anything about it.
Oh, that sucks. When's your birthday?
June 9th. 6/9.
Oh my god, you're a Gemini?
I'm a Gemini.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm June 19th.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I love a Gemini. Gemini and Geminis really get along.
Absolutely.
Like even like they say Gemini women should date Gemini men.
Marketing idea for you again.
Okay.
Have you been like, this is the wine, this if you're this sign, this is the wine for you?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Maybe a
good idea.
Little TikTok series.
That's a really good idea.
I don't know why no one will hire me for anything.
I'll hire you.
I'm literally such a genius.
Do you want to work for me?
No, please don't tempt me with a good time.
Can you just write me a script of like what to say on my TikTok to be funny, and I'll be like, Hosanna in the highest.
Why do you think that's what I say? Why is that?
You did say it once.
I did.
You said,
I do.
Holy Hosanna in the highest. And I was like, I'm writing that down. And now I say, I'm such a loser. I quote you like all the time.
Don't tell me that.
No,
Don't tell me that.
I will, honestly, I will embarrass myself if I show you my notes in my phone, and I probably have written down like, I have a note section that just says funny things to say. And there's a couple of your lines in there.
That is the bigged compliment anyone's ever given me of all time.
You're
and
very
I'm going to
funny.
cry about it later.
You are very funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, I said this before we were recording, but like if I have a bad day or if I'm really hungover or if I'm just like in a bad place, I will just go through your TikToks.
I invite you on this podcast to ask you questions, and you're just complimenting me. Like,
Why
what
do you
am
think I
supposed
came
to
here?
do?
I'm like, I want to interview her. I
No,
want to talk to
no,
her.
please.
We got to get you on my podcast.
I would love to. I don't know how much I could possibly talk. Like,
I could talk to this right here.
No,
for
right?
A full
Yeah,
hour.
yeah.
So, and I
this
feel like
ugly fucking
you
wall.
could do. I can't wait for you to revamp this.
I know. Revamp is coming soon.
I'm sure you've talked about this, but why? Or have you?
Why a jet ski?
Named Rhonda.
So I have.
Am
told
I about
this-
to? Okay, you have.
No, but will gladly
I
tell
really-
you
yeah,
again.
no.
Basically, the story goes that I rode a jet ski for the first time, and then I was like, I need a jet ski, and I like was gonna purchase one with my meager earnings, and my
And park it where?
yeah, right. No, that is the question. So my parents were like, hey, don't fucking buy a jet ski. You live in New York City. And then I was like, hey, so I need you guys to help me come pick up this jet ski I just bought.
You bought a jet ski?
I bought a used jet ski, yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it was such a steal. It's from 1999. It's older than
How
me.
much did you pay for it?
$3,000.
You paid $3,000 for a jet ski from 1999?
Yeah. Why
Did
do you
it
think
work?
that's a lot or not a lot?
That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, the new like if you get a brand new jet ski, it's like $18,000.
Is it really?
Yeah, so it's like $3,000.
My
Hell yeah.
parents have a jet ski. I love being a douchebag on that thing.
It's an awakening unlike any other, and I can't describe it. It courses through my veins.
I get that. I always was like, when we were on like going boating growing up in the summertime, I would hate people on jet skis. I just thought they were like, I called
Like
them Johnny jet
assholes.
skis.
Yeah,
Like
'cause they're like fucking the wake up.
yeah,
or
and they
whatever.
think they're so sick. And I'm like,
Yeah.
stop. And then I got on one and I was like,
And you're like, this is what they're chasing.
my douchiness has been unlocked and I am here for it.
Yeah.
And then I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I am Johnny jet ski
You are
going
Johnny
in the
jet
waves.
ski.
Yeah.
But it's parked in my house right now.
And this is her?
Rhonda, that's her. I got this painting made. Juliana Falcone art. That's who did it. But yeah,
So
I literally like paid her to. I was like, "Can you paint my jet ski?" She did it,
I'm obsessed.
and now it's all I have on the wall.
And why
right
Rhonda?
now. She just screamed Rhonda to me.
I get
think 'cause
that.
she's Burgundy, so I was like Ron Burgundy, like from
You
Anchorman,
are
but
me.
she's
You are-
Rhonda.
That's what I do. That's how I name everything. Is
Yeah.
I come up with Okay,
Yeah.
I get that.
So
Wow.
she's just little Rhonda girl.
I'm really happy about that. So where is she now?
She's in my hometown of Rochester, New York.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Oh, you're a Bills fan. Me too.
Yes.
Yeah.
That leads me to my next question.
Okay.
Which Bills fan would you have sexual intercourse with, and what position?
Which Bills fan or player?
Oh my God, player.
I was like, I have been there, done that. Bills fans are nutty bananas.
I meant player.
Okay. Obviously, Josh Allen.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, anyone, to be honest with you. I love an athlete.
Do you?
Yeah.
Me too.
I know I bark at them like you do.
Yeah. I said, I was like, if any NFL players are looking for a funny mid-sized woman,
Yeah.
my
they
name
are.
is Julia Leahy, and
Yeah.
I'm a child, and I'm here.
Well, there's a lot of children.
They're young.
Yeah. There's a lot. I'm more of a hockey girly.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm Canadian.
No, I've been to a couple Rangers games. They're beautiful too.
Oh, and especially if they're missing teeth, that's even hotter to
Really?
me. I love a messed up nose and missing teeth.
Yeah,
and
'cause
like
hockey's so exciting to watch them when they
Oh.
brawl.
that. It's so hot.
I feel like it's truly the only time I feel like a man, because I'm ogling at this performative spectacle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dance, monkey, dance for
Yeah,
these men
me too.
fighting each other.
I turn into like a construction worker.
Yeah.
I'm. Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
whistle.
That is me. No, me either. I used to be able to whistle, and then I got a lip flip with Botox.
Oh, period.
Yeah.
That
So now I can't
what's
whistle
her name?
anymore.
Madeline Klein. Madeline Klein energy.
What's that?
You know Madeline Klein? She's in Outer Banks, and then everyone got lip flips.
Oh, was she Chase Stokes' ex?
Yes.
Oh, did she talk about getting a lip flip and then everybody did it?
I don't know if she talked about it, but like she got like.
Did it look good or too much?
I like, regardless of if it looked good or not, because I don't really know, but like men loved it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Have you found success with your lip flip?
Like, I'm like,
No comment.
I feel like it's very subtle. I feel like my lip flip didn't like
I
change
think
lives.
it looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Except the only thing is it like affects muscles. So now this side like pulls a little bit and I get this like dent right here and it drives me nuts.
I would never have
I
noticed if you
shouldn't
didn't
have
point
pointed
it
it
out.
out. Damn it.
Don't point it out to people. No one would ever notice that in a million years.
No, I'm a psycho though.
I mean, isn't everyone?
Mm,
Oh, she's sweet but
a
a
psycho.
psycho.
I thought they wrote that about me.
They did.
Because I am sweet, but I am a psycho.
Wine.
Oh yeah. Oh, wine. Okay, what else you got for me?
I guess I want to ask, like, now that you are a little bit of like a somewhat sommelier yourself.
No. Yes.
What do you like? What's your favorite like pairing? What's like a wine and a food that you're like, what a combo?
Honestly, my Pinot Grigio, and I'm not just saying this because it's mine. Well, maybe I am because I obviously made it to the point that I am obsessed with it. With sushi.
Whoa!
I am like if I could eat one thing for the rest of my life, it would be salmon sashimi or an Otoros tuna. Like,
oh my god, and that's what gives you anxiety.
And that's what gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show how much I love it because I will risk the puke.
Put your life on the line.
But that's why I'm like, I don't go to like questionable places. I need like really good
no
sushi.
airport sushi for you.
No airport sushi for me unless it's like a little avocado roll or something like that. But no fish.
Sure.
But white wine and sushi, and then red wine, obviously with any noodle.
Yeah.
Any noodle.
Yeah.
And rosé with anything spicy.
Really?
Yeah. Do you like spice?
I don't.
Damn it.
I tried.
You gotta
I
get
can't
that
behind
palate
it.
going.
I know, I'm trying. Like, I'm literally actively working on it, eating as much as I can.
Yeah. You just gotta keep going.
Yeah. I believe I had your Pinot Grigio. I had a white wine of yours.
Did you like it?
My sister had it. So
what
I'm
I
not
like
quite sure
about
exactly what I had.
People, like anyone who likes wine, I feel like I've made it so that if you like sweet wine, you'll like my wine, but if you like dry wine, you'll also like my wine.
Yes, you're
It's
catering
like fruit
to everyone.
forward, but with a dry finish, so you get a little bit of everything.
Oh, look at you.
I'm just talking out my ass.
Notes of fruit, floral, and nut.
And a little hint of citrus and spice.
That is so exciting.
Yeah.
Tell me, tell me like I'm a 5-year-old idiot dummy.
No, I won't do that.
Okay, well, wait till I ask.
Okay.
And then you might want to. What is the process? It's not just someone stomping on grapes.
No, I don't even know. There's like fermenting process.
Yeah, that's
there's
what
like
I'm
letting
wondering.
it sit. There's different barrels you can put it in for oakier finishes. Like
That's crazy.
I don't know too much about the actual like production. I've seen it and I know little bits, but like I couldn't walk you through each step.
But that's so like they make it for you, and then like in the production phase, like you got to go in and just like taste it, and be like, I want this to have a little bit more of.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
It is really cool.
I think that's sick.
The first time I ever created my first, the one I really wanted to do was like a big bold cab, and I tried so many different wines, and then we like started doing different mixes, and I learned very quickly why they have the spit bucket. Because
I thought it was because like you're not supposed to. It's like uncouth to swallow it.
Right, and you get wasted.
Oh, sure.
Which I was excited about, and then at the end of the day, we were all so hyped on this cab, and then the next day we got it bottled and we brought it to dinner, and we're like opening it to go with our meal, and we're all so excited. We're like, this is our cab, and we all hated it. We were like, this is disgusting.
Oh, do you
and
think it's just because you were a little tips when you had it?
Yeah, it was because I was just drunk and anything tasted good.
Right.
And then we tasted it as the first wine of the night with our meal, and we're like, this is terrible. It was so bad.
Oh, that's so interesting.
So we had to start all over again.
Ugh.
And spit in the spittoon.
Do you have anything like brewing coming up?
I've thought about doing a sparkling.
I thought you said you don't have a rosé, no?
I have a rosé, but not a sparkling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so I'm really wanting to do a sparkling, and I also want to find a non-alcoholic wine because I have so many people that follow me that don't drink, and I'm
just
like,
want to taste it. Yeah.
But non-alcoholic.
I didn't know non-alcoholic wine was a
it's
thing.
It's grape juice. It sucks.
Yeah.
You would probably like it because it's sweet.
How dare you?
Well, it's sweet. You like sweet because you're a child. You're a dumb child.
I didn't turn 21 for nothing. I actually turned 21 in England, and I was like, I'm 21. And everyone was like, no one cares here.
Yeah. It's like 18.
Yeah. They were like, shut up.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
That's the European lifestyle is how I want to live.
Yeah, when we went, it was actually not as much wine in Italy as I thought we would drink. We drank a lot of Aperol spritzes.
I love an Aperol spritz,
Yeah.
but I also don't know if an Aperol spritz is like a trend or if I actually like it.
I found that I really loved it with the weather that we had. It was
Fair.
so hot.
That's fair.
And it's like
refreshing.
so refreshing.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
true.
a refresher.
I do too,
Yeah.
especially in hot weather, like on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
okay.
But then sometimes a chilled wine hits just as hard.
I'm going to Hawaii in February, and I just can't wait to have a chilled white wine
Chilled white wine.
in Hawaii.
Put it
like,
in one of those like little Yeti.
it's like a Hawaiian poke bowl.
Oh my god, that's perfect for
Yeah,
you.
I know, right?
That's like everything's falling into place.
Sounds like heaven to me.
Oh my god.
Hawaii's my happy place.
That's
Yeah.
so exciting.
Yeah, I keep.
Wine.
I'm wearing like freaking.
Oh, you look like
splash
Kim Possible.
pants, and I keep doing this, and that's like not good for audio.
It's trust me. No, don't do that. But these are pretty good at not picking up. Because
Yeah, because you live in New York.
Yeah.
That's-
So I had a girl on my podcast who does ASMR, and then
Did she talk into like ASMR the whole time?
no, God.
Oh, okay.
But then she was like,
That would've been weird.
she filmed an ASMR video with me right after the podcast, and then she's like, I can't do it here, it's too loud. Like it's too loud, and I was like, please, this is all I've ever wanted.
It is. I did a podcast yesterday from my girlfriend's apartment, and it was like sirens every 5 minutes.
Oh my God, you are on a podcast roll.
Yeah, well,
This
I
is
have
your-
to.
This is
How
your
often do you put out
grind.
podcasts?
Usually I do once a week, but
Oh,
I
good
took
for
a
you.
big break for the holidays and stuff.
Oh,
Because I was home, I didn't
I
bring
do
my
2
equipment.
a week, and I've never missed a day
Good job.
in almost 7 years.
Holy shit.
It's a big job.
She's on that grind.
I am on the grind, but I'm crazy. I'm a perfectionist,
Yeah.
and I like need to be consistent.
I mean, that's a great quality to have for this business
I
world.
flip my like non-hair.
No,
I
stop.
had hair extensions, and then
I was gonna say, I think your hair looks beautiful.
really.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't washed my hair since they did it, and I'm so scared to because I don't know how to style it. But it's starting to really get gross, and like the back of my head was just like okay, look, like that's what it is.
Well, why'd you
from, like-
part it like that? You're
I'm
like, look at
look.
this.
Because
Part the Red Sea.
I have like a cowlick.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And so when I sleep on it and it's getting to a place, but I had hair extensions for so long and I have like bald spots in here now.
Oh, from
And
the
so
hair
I just
extensions?
so I just tried to do a hair flip and realized I don't have hair anymore.
You would never, you're fooling me. Because looking at your hair, it looks like thick and luscious.
Oh, it ain't. It's
I know, but
so
keep up the
sad.
facade.
Yeah, I know. It's because of the blunt cut. I have no hair. I'm a bald eagle.
I do love a blunt cut.
Yeah, you should do it.
I do have one. You just can't tell because my hair is like breaking.
No,
and
it is.
gross.
But you should do like a. I feel like that would look good on you.
could never.
I think it would look good on you.
I do not think so.
Okay.
But I really appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah, I'm not just saying that either.
I'm going right back to wine. I'm
No,
sorry.
please. Sorry, I keep like detouring.
No, I usually do too.
Okay.
Too. But I had this question. I forgot to ask it.
Ask me.
So since you're a wine fan, like, do you also, are you a beer girl as well?
Only I love like a dark stout beer.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Actually, that's kind of on brand for like the vibe I'm getting from you.
really
Yeah.
or a sour beer. I love a sour beer.
I like sour too. Yeah.
but I really like Guinness is my all-time favorite.
Yeah.
Beer.
Have you been to the St. James Gate,
What's that?
like the Guinness factory in Dublin?
Yes, I have.
Oh, good, yeah.
I had a date there on my bachelorette season.
I told you I didn't watch.
No,
I
that's
told you about Bachelor Nation. How
even
embarrassing!
even if you watched, how would you remember that? It was like 7 years ago.
I was literally a kid.
You were-
I was
you
literally
were-
like 13.
Oh my god, you were a child when I was. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, we went to the Guinness factory and oh my god, I drank so many. And Guinness just tastes different in Ireland
Oh yeah, 100%.
because they can only have 3 ingredients in their beer in Europe. So barley,
hops, and water.
Sure.
That's all they use over there.
Yeah, and it's delicious.
It's so cool. They do a great job. That place is fucking sick.
so good.
They had like
Yeah.
that, like the waterfall and whatever.
And did you
then
go up to the top floor?
I did the what's it called? It's like a sky lounge or
Yeah,
something.
I made out with 3 dudes up there.
Holy, as you fucking should.
Yeah, it was great.
I want to ask you like Bachelor stuff, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, well, what would you ask if you were like, even if you don't know what you're talking about?
I want to know how real it all is.
It's pretty real.
That's what I've heard. I've looked it up.
I've looked it up.
I've done research.
Like you're kind of it's almost like you're in this bubble where it's all you know, so you eat, sleep, and breathe like this little world
Yeah.
where you're not on your phone, you don't have books, you're not talking to your family, you're not talking to friends, you're literally just like going on dates with people and like getting produced by
No,
producers.
they don't like give you any like topics to to talk about?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the way casting is genius. They pick.
Yes. Well, really quick, my sister's good friends with John Paul Jones.
Oh, JPJ.
Yeah, so they used to. Him and her fiance used to work together, so she knew him before The Bachelor. And then after,
he seems like a hoot.
So she's asking him all these questions because she's a big Batch girly.
Yeah, I mean, I was before I went on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I watched all the time. My girlfriend signed me up, and I was like, they're not going to pick a Canadian. And she goes, actually, they usually pick 2 Canadians. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I got on.
And then you got on.
Yeah. And then I was like, there's no way I'm falling in love on the show. And night one, I was like,
really?
yes, because
you're just so in it.
Well, they hype up. Like, when I got engaged as the Bachelorette, I was like, please know that they have hyped me up for you for the past 11 weeks. Like, I'm not that great.
Oh my god.
I'm great, but I'm not that. Like, the producers will make you think that the lead is God's gift to you.
Interesting.
Because they want people to go nuts over them.
Sure.
And we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so interesting.
Like, when Chris Soules was the Bachelor season I was on, when he dumped me, first of all, I was so cocky. I was like, we're getting married. And then he dumped me. I was like, oh God. And then I was
That's so interesting.
I was devastated. Like, I couldn't breathe. I was crying so hard. And the show has a therapist.
Oh my god.
And the therapist came into my room and she was like, Kaitlyn, he would have bored you to death. And I was like, oh, you're right. And then I was over it like 2 days later.
And you're like, well, this guy's not my type at all.
Yeah. I was like, I was
God,
in the bubble.
So interesting
Yeah.
how they just like kind of,
yeah.
you get so caught up in it.
So caught up.
Oh my god, that is so juicy. I love that.
Yeah, it is. I love talking about Bachelor stuff because I find it so fascinating. But I also am like I was angry at the franchise for so long because I was like, you guys manipulated me. And now I'm like, bitch, you're living your dream life because of them.
Yeah, no, right? Everything, the reason for everything. What's the experience like on the other side when you're the Bachelorette?
So I've been a contestant, then I was the Bachelorette, and then I got to host 2 seasons.
I knew that too.
And so
are we not even going to talk about that you fucking won Dancing with the Stars?
Oh, and I won Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, I forgot I won that.
That is my favorite accomplishment that I've ever done.
That's fucking incredible.
I still have like injured ribs from
work into that.
Yeah. That was intense.
That's so incredible.
Yeah, it was all just like peeking behind the curtain a little more each season of like seeing how reality TV works.
I know,
wild.
and then I was like, will she want to talk about wine because she's like done all these amazing things? And like, let's just talk about wine.
And then talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Oh, but you're a woman who has accomplished so much.
Thank you. Even though I still like, and then if I don't have something coming up, I'm like, I'm a failure.
That's just sometimes what we gotta.
But you would think at the age of 38 years old, I could be like, we're not doing that song and dance, Kaitlyn. Like,
you're 38.
38.
Holy fuck, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
I literally thought you were like 27.
No.
Yeah. I was like, she can't be that much older than me.
Oh, I'm 38.
Oh my god, you're
turning 39
What's
this
the
year.
fucking secret? Lip flip, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh my
Botox.
god.
I'm like a psycho about skincare though, like a little too much.
It shows.
Thank you. I have an 8-step skincare routine in the morning and night.
Delish. As I love, that's like my little ritual. It's a very self-care moment.
I agree.
I don't even know if half the shit I'm using is working, but I like looking in the mirror and I'm like, I did Julianne Hough's like Kinergy class.
I know.
Oh my god, I know. Stop!
I know, you were really feeling yourself. I love that.
I know. It's the first time I've ever done like a workout class. I was like, I kind of get why people like fucking eat these up.
Julianne Hough is why I cut my hair.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I love her blunt cuts that she does, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Oh my god, I don't think I've ever talked about this. When I left the class, I get in the elevator, and she's like, hold the elevator, and then it's just me and Julianne Hough in the elevator, and she's I'm literally some bitch. I'm in the elevator with Julianne Hough, and she has a purse.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, out of the purse is a 8-week-old miniature dachshund puppy.
What?
And she just had it in her purse. I was like, yo, has he been in there the whole time? And get him some air.
Oh my god, my concern.
And I was like, is that a dog? And she's like, oh yeah, this is like Sunny or something. And I was like, oh my god, can I pet him? And then I pet her dog.
That's cool.
She was so nice.
She does seem like she would be lovely. I'm supposed to podcast with her.
I was like, oh, don't keep him in your purse.
That I'm a little worried about that.
And I was like a little worried about him. I mean, I'm not worried about him. He probably lives a life.
Was it like a ventilated purse? Like a dog purse?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, okay.
But it's just like, I didn't even see him in there. He was so little.
That's so
cute. And then he
cute.
just popped out. I was like,
that's so cute.
In the elevator.
But was it like an influencer thing? Like, how did you get invited to it?
I have no
probably
fucking
knew you were somebody.
idea. No, she didn't know nothing.
Oh, you never know.
No, they were all workout influencers. And I was like, what crack did I slip through Dead ass. Everyone was in these like really nice little workout sets. I'm in my like knockoff Halara.
Yeah, but I love that. That's you.
No,
That's
I
you.
know
You're
that.
relatable.
Who fucked up their
What
job
turn
by
did you
getting me
take
here?
in
I
life
know
to get
what
in a
is
Julianne
going
Hough
on.
workout
Really,
class.
it was a cool class.
But you
And
crushed it.
I don't know if I crushed it, but I finished it. So
You
yeah,
finished it and you felt good about it.
I did.
Were they filming it?
No,
Oh, it was just a.
it was a fever dream.
Oh, I wonder why I want to go.
Yeah, you'd
I'm like, why
do
didn't I get invited?
Kinergy.
I live in
I
Nashville.
wonder if you'd like it. Yeah, they have like online Kinergy classes. It's like it was really fun.
I saw a new workout on TikTok that was this girl was like, it's like a damn it, I always forget names and I want to give her credit. It seemed really cool. It's some sort of workout where you like love on your body during it, but
I don't
like
know
you're
if I
like
would love that or hate
dancing
that.
and then you like squeeze your boobs on the way back and then you like squeeze your butt and you like and she like swears. She's like, and a 5 fucking 6 7 8 like
Oh, that's kind of fun.
I know. I really enjoyed. I'm gonna find it for you.
I do
I
want
feel
to
like you'd like it.
Have you ever heard of Diva Dance?
No, but I'm in.
So it's like a really really beginner heels dance class for people who like never done before, and it's just like a
cool.
workout, but it's like sexy times.
Oh, and you're a theater kid, so you probably love like a little heel.
Yeah, I do. Well, yeah,
Like
a
theater
character
shoe.
shoe.
Yeah, character shoe.
So I want to try it because it's like
Oh, I can see you doing that. Do you get to like sing and dance during it? That'd be
no,
cool.
you just like shake
Just
your
dance.
ass a little.
Oh yeah.
And it's like I like working out when it doesn't feel like I'm working out. It just feels like I'm like fucking around.
I used to be like that because I grew up dancing my whole life, so I loved like a
Yeah,
dance
yeah,
workout.
yeah.
But now I've turned into like I'm so
Strength.
Yes, but I'm so crazy about like I'm kind of woo woo and like energy healers and spiritual guides.
Oh yeah,
And they all have been telling me lately that I'm so in my masculine energy, and I'm like, is that bad?
no,
They're like, you need to get more into your feminine energy, and I'm like, bro,
I don't know.
like
What do they know?
deadlifting?
Yeah.
No, I won't. But I love like weightlifting.
Yeah, that's really all I do because cardio makes me want to fucking kill
I
myself.
hate cardio.
I can't run.
I try to do berries. Well, I try to do berries once in a while, and like 2 minutes of running, I'm dying.
Yeah, I can't do it. I just
No.
not built that way.
No, I'm not either though. But I feel like people who like to run, like I don't think I want to be friends with them anyways.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
people whose personality it is to run,
Yeah.
I can't.
And
I just can't relate.
Those people, like you've probably seen those memes or whatever on social media where it's like, find out before you date a guy if he's the family that drinks mimosas on like Christmas morning
Or does the turkey trot.
Yeah. Thanksgiving, is that what it is?
Yeah,
Turkey trot. Yeah. That's, we didn't do that in Canada. I don't know.
I'm a mimosa. Oh yeah, wait, you don't even have Thanksgiving, do you?
We do. It's just in October and it's not for any reason. We're just like, let's
fun.
give thanks for no reason.
That's nice.
It is nice.
It's better to give thanks for no reason than to give thanks for
Stealing
colonialism.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I agree. We're just giving thanks because we're Canadian and we like to be grateful.
I like that.
Yeah, it's sweet.
I love Canada. I live so close to it.
Have you been?
Oh yeah, from
Oh.
Rochester.
Duh. You've probably been to Toronto so many times.
Toronto a lot and Niagara Falls like all the
yeah,
time.
of course. I
'Cause
went
it's
to
like
Niagara
45
Falls
minutes from my
for
house.
the first time.
No way.
Like 2 years
Dude,
ago.
Canada's side is awesome and the American side fucking sucks.
I know. Why is that?
'Cause it's a state park, so it's protected land.
Got it.
Meanwhile, Canada's like casino.
Literally everywhere. It's so funny. It's so touristy there.
It's so touristy. I went and they were like, there's like circus performances and
Yeah.
like crazy shit.
It felt like a little mini Vegas.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like that one strip
Yeah.
is like
It was so funny.
so fun.
But it's Niagara Falls was kind of one of those places where it's like Mount Rushmore. Like you go once and you're like, okay,
yeah, absolutely.
I saw it.
Yeah, I did have dinner once in like one of those. Have you ever been to a spinning restaurant?
I went. Yeah.
To that one in Niagara Falls?
Yeah.
It kind of made me motion sick.
It did?
Yeah.
You got a weak tummy.
I'm literally. I don't think I would have survived in like the 1800s.
You wouldn't.
No.
You wouldn't have survived very
I
long.
wouldn't. Well,
No.
actually, there were no cars, so maybe I would have done better. Now that I think
Yeah.
about it,
It's just motion sickness and alcohol for you.
I know. Don't
That
rub it
sucks.
in.
That sucks. I have a strong tummy. I can eat anything, drink anything. Like I'm 38 and I do not get hungover.
That's incredible.
Once in a while I do, but it's very rare.
Well, it's because you're drinking all those. What you're drinking is good for you.
Sparrows.com.
Spades and Sparrows is great for you. You won't get hungover. You advertise it like that.
I did try to advertise it like that once and I got myself in a lot of trouble
I'm
because
sure.
people were like, I drank 2 bottles and I'm throwing up. But it is lower sugar, so it doesn't give you the headaches that a lot of wines will give you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, sugar's always the problem for me.
Yeah.
We have a family member that makes his own wine.
Cool.
And it's like incredibly strong because he like makes it in his basement.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of want to start like an underground wine making business, like where I just go.
Hey,
make it
you
in
have
my
an above
basement.
ground wine making business. Do you know that?
Oh yeah.
Has anyone told you?
I just like when people are like, yeah, make my own wine in my basement. I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of dudes are like, I make this IPA in my house, in my
Yeah.
garage.
Yeah, I feel like those people live in Oregon.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
I kind of like I'm way more familiar with the beer, like
You like beers?
behind the scenes than wine.
Mm.
I do like beer. I love a flight. So fun.
Oh, I do like a flight.
Are there wine flights?
Yeah, you can do wine flights. That's what you need to do.
That's what I need to do.
Because I feel like the more people just experience wine, the more you like it. And do like, what are those classes you could take online?
Like some
Like masterclass.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a little masterclass on wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
Get
I
into
will.
your wine drinking
My wine
era
era.
with me, and we can just like, I'll teach you everything you need to know.
I do love the aesthetic of wine. Wine truly has like an aesthetic like no other.
It's chic.
Like I'm picturing like Jennifer Coolidge and White Lotus.
Oh, yes.
With a glass of wine.
God, I'm obsessed with her.
Wine. Thank you so much for coming to talk about wine. I feel like I learned so much, and now I like really want more of your wine.
I'm gonna send you some rosé, and I really want you to get into it.
I'm gonna.
Like start doing research.
Okay.
And like
Maybe
I
will.
just feel like I want people to get into their wine drinking era, like for everybody. I just think wine it doesn't have to be one of those things where you get like it doesn't have to be snobby. You can just
Right. And like wine with dinner is like the classic nuclear family image.
Yeah.
Have a glass of wine with
yeah,
dinner.
yeah.
You're like 16 and your parents are like, you can have wine with dinner. And you're like,
Yeah.
fucking A.
That's European. I wasn't allowed until I
Very.
was 18, and then I went ham.
Thank you.
No, thank you for having me.
Thank you though.
That's honestly, when I'm in New York, I'm like, I want to like just not commit to anything unless it's for my podcast. And for you, I was like, I will drop everything.
I can't believe you hauled your ass up here and
I did.
spoke to me about nonsense for
I did.
for 40 minutes.
And I would
I'm
do it again.
so blessed and honored.
I would do it again.
And I have at least like a handful of friends and relatives that are freaking the fuck out that you're in my apartment right now.
Well, let's send them a photo.
Yeah, I will. We will after this.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on. You are
Thank
so
you.
cool. Please check out Spade and Sparrow for delicious low sugar wine.
Yes.
And you could just fucking find Kaitlyn on all sorts of reality television programs. She's dominating the industry.
No.
What do you have coming up? Share.
Nothing. Fuck.
Her podcast.
Oh,
Your podcast.
yeah, okay. You can listen to my podcast. I love podcasting. It's one of my favorite things
It's
to
so
do.
fun.
It's Tuesdays and Thursdays, Off the Vine and Grape Therapy. And
I knew about Off the Vine, but I don't know about Grape
yeah,
Therapy.
Grape Therapy's on Thursdays. It's pretty much the same thing, but I'm going to LA on Sunday, and I have like a lot of really great guests coming up on the podcast.
Fun.
I'm trying to think of who I was like, who can I tease? But Joey, who's the next Bachelor.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I just met Pilot Pete.
Was he cool?
I said 3 words to him.
Oh,
Hey, I'm Julia.
yeah.
And he was like, Julie? And I was like, yep.
Yep. You're correct. Bye. Yeah, he's nice. He's lovely.
Yeah, that's the most exposure I've had to Bachelor Nation.
Wow.
But anyway, also tell people where to find you if they don't already know because they're under a rock.
It's just my name, Kaitlyn Bristowe, under
Kaitlyn
everything.
Bristowe.
TikTok, Instagram. My TikToks are nowhere near as funny as yours. I'm just one of those bitches that just copies everything everyone else does and like lip syncs. I should
And
get better
people
at that.
want to see it.
It's okay. I can dance, so those ones are fun.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, go watch Kaitlyn shake her booty
Yeah.
and drink her wine.
And drink my wine and listen to my podcast. Okay.
It's the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod.